Hello, everyone, and welcome back. It's your buddy Isaac. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long. I've been gearing up for Pensacon. So, me and my guys, Isaac and friends, we're going to be going to Pensacon in Pensacola, Florida. We're going to be hanging out as customers. We're going to go out. We're going to go check out the stalls. I'm going to see if there's any Gundam figures or models that I can pick up or Gundam model kit reviews. And hey, if you happen to be a fan of the Isaac and Friends channel and you see me or Trey or Lich, say hi. We're always welcome to say hello. If we look at you a little weird at first, because, well, we're on the spectrum, new people kind of set off the alarm. It's nothing personal. Okay? So today's topic is apparently something has the automotive industry just in a tizzy and scared for its life. Now, if you haven't heard yet, allow me to explain a little bit as to why. Sorry, as I pull this up real quick. So, Toyota has decided to release a brand new truck. Now, what is so special about this truck that is so earth-shattering about that it's causing a ton of people to basically lose their minds? Do you want to know? Seriously? Okay. It's this. The new truck is, after everything, is set to be only about 10,000 US dollars. Obviously, as we can see here, it's not winning any beauty contests. It's not exactly the nicest looking thing on the planet, but it is set to be a very fairly customizable, easy accessed vehicle. And I'm not gonna lie here. All right. If I have an option to have me a reliable, well-built, and available vehicle to someone like me, let me put it this way, okay? At my day job in retail, I'm lucky if I bring home right around 1,700, a little bit over that, okay? After all of my expenses are done, I get maybe $300 a month that I can spend and do whatever, if I'm lucky. Now, being an American, I am very lucky the fact that my job is literally next door. A lot of Americans don't have that opportunity. And your average pickup truck in the United States can cost anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000, which translates to a monthly payment to about the same amount that I pay on my apartment here. See, this tiny studio apartment that I rent is $750 some dollars itself. Now, granted, that includes water and trash, but that's all it includes. Electricity, internet, anything else I have to pay for out of my own pocket. Now, apparently, what is freaking out so many automotive groups is the fact of the competition that this truck may very well bring, especially considering it's a fully customizable truck. You can literally customize it to do whatever the heck you want it to do. And for 10 grand a pop, I can't exactly blame any fleet owner who would be like, why would I spend $50,000 on a brand new Ford F-150 when I can get this nice, adorable little new Toyota Helix Champ, which is, by the way, what they're planning on calling it once they fully release it. Granted, there's no US release date as of yet. Keyword yet. And the thing is, as someone who watches business, and I know you guys know me, you know that I like vehicles, you know I like business, so I'm just gonna say it. America is probably one of the biggest places you can have as a market for cars. where a lot of people places cars are more of a luxury item or something for businesses. In the US, a great deal of our city and urban planning, as well as just planning in general, revolves around cars. Put my whistle there. To the point that mass majority of people live in little subdivisions far away from any kind of store, any kind of business, which means that without a vehicle, you're not getting to work unless you carpool with someone or your town luckily has some form of public transportation. And for a lot of places that aren't your big mecca cities, it's just not going to work. So having a vehicle being literally a necessity and having something that's readily affordable that's only about 10 grand in this modern day and age is phenomenal. You know, a lot of car manufacturers are already apparently scared to death because they're worried that this will bring the cost of their cars down and are losing their minds. Me personally, and I know, Isaac, you shouldn't expect execs to be smart anymore. Bad boy. You know, I know they're supposed to have college degrees, and so you think they'd be intelligent, but keep in mind the truck we're talking about is based on the Toyota Helix platform, a platform that's already readily available and is doing pretty well. Sorry, ADHD, brain and mouth don't always work at the same speed. This really is just them taking something that's already on the market, stripping it down to its bare bones and going, okay, it doesn't have any of the luxury upgrades. It's still fairly comfortable. It doesn't have any touchscreens, nothing like that, just standard dashboard, fuel economic truck that does its job. Okay? 10 grand, boom, there you go. Literally, if I was an automotive executive, how many different models does Ford have? How many models does Chevy or Honda or anyone else have that they could do exactly that and sell it for a relatively small cost? There you go. That way you have an economy class car and the luxury base car. And by the way, this is really good. I can imagine this little Toyota Helix camp being modded to hell by hot rodders. Hell, that's what the whole hot rodding scene started out with, was cheap cars and vehicles that they literally dropped to the floor, hit the biggest motor they could shove in it, and just went whee! That's how that started. That's how drag racing started. Was people taking their grandma 50s cars, shoving a giant motor in it and going bye-bye down the drag strip. Hell, if anything, Toyota would probably love that. Nothing sells your very economic car than someone taking this very cheap vehicle, shoving the biggest motor they can put in it, and pushing it to its max to show you just how customizable and how reliable and sturdy that this economy version truck is available. Now, people have been using racing in general as a marketing scheme for years. It's the old saying, race on Sunday, sell on Monday. And it damn well works. Honestly, I don't see the problem with this truck being getting over to the States. There are some people that are claiming, well, because the EPA, surely this truck won't get over. Folks, this isn't China, this is Japan. Japan has one of the most stringent environmental protection agencies on the planet. I guarantee you this thing can probably get way better gas mileage and do way more stuff than our trucks do today. Like I said, I can already see it being a major seller with industrial vehicle people who need it. Why when I need a fleet of trucks would I want to spend $50,000 a truck when I can buy 5 trucks for the same price? Especially if it's incredibly reliable, and let's be honest, it's freaking Toyota. Toyota trucks have already made one hell of a reputation, both in Africa and other parts of the continents, that as being nearly unkillable pickup trucks. You're telling me you're going to give me a nearly unkillable pickup truck for 10 grand a pop? Sign me up. I'll take that bet. I'll take that bargain. 10 grand and this thing will never die no matter what I do to it? Cool. But I think this will be an interesting vehicle. I'm going to keep an eye on it and see what it does. I mean, I doubt Toyota's ever going to see this, but hey, if you want to test out with poor people, I'm happy to have a free vehicle, right? Anywho, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and let me know what you guys think.